Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Don McArthur, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. Two local roofers are being hailed as heroes for foiling what could have been a tragedy yesterday when a man stabbed a woman in the parking lot of the Children's Aid Society. The roofers saw what happened, gave chase, and subdued him within the building. A 41-year-old woman was taken to hospital, and a 36-year-old man was arraigned on attempted murder charges this morning. Read all about it in tomorrow's paper.
It's Friday, folks, and you know what that means. Sandra Pupatello was in town today for her weekly photo op / funding announcement. The news today out at Windsor Airport, the province is kicking in $250,000 to bring together some aerospace leaders for a conference in Windsor to coincide with the summer's Red Bull Air Race.
Excellent. The loonie climbed above 99 cents today based on some StatsCan figures that showed inflation was higher than expected in February, and as well, in January, sales were better than expected, so Canada's flying.
Exactly. And on the front page today, Windsor workers in the CAW are outraged that Canada Post is sort of replacing its fleet vehicles with vehicles built in Turkey instead of the Windsor-built minivan. Local 444 boss Rick Laporte called the decision mind-boggling, considering the economic conditions of Windsor. Maybe want to Turkey Post. We could change the name. I'm not sure. But speaking of the front page, Craig, you had a Cracker Jack story on there today about a Good Samaritan.
Yeah, it was interesting. Megan Murphy said she was walking along Oled Avenue on March 9th, and there was a woman on the ground who turned out to be Ava Reed, and nobody was helping her, even though it was a crowded street. So she stopped, phoned 911. She was having a seizure, stayed till the paramedics came, and then left. But she was outraged that nobody had helped, so she wrote a letter to the Star. Then the victim, Ava, saw it in the Star, called us, said, I want to meet her and thank her. So we got them together, and they hugged, and it was a nice ending to that story.
That's cool. The Windsor Star, we don't just bring you the news, we bring you together. So keep those letters coming to the editor, folks. It makes a difference. Pretty cool story. It was well written, too. Anyway, speaking of good stories, the Spits last night, opening game against the Erie Otters at home. They thumped them 6-2 to take a 1-0 lead in the series. So go Spits, go, trying to repeat as champs.
Hey, you said it's Friday. You know what happens on Friday? Sandra Pupatello?
Exactly.
No, but more importantly than
Better
that,
than Sandra Pupatello.
Julian Revin, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Come on up. So listen, you got some entertainment ideas for us this weekend?
Well, if you're looking for some comedy, this Saturday we've got Whoopi Goldberg performing at the Coliseum.
Man, Caesars Windsor, bring some big acts. I like that.
Yeah, getting better. We've got a great special event coming up. We've got Broken City Lab. They are a local creative research group. They're putting on an event called Sing to the Streets, and what they're doing is they are promoting Francophone history of Windsor, and they're giving a walking tour of all the streets that have a French name.
So magnifique.
Like Pierre Street.
Like known as Peary locally.
I grew up on Peary. We called it Peary, but okay, Pierre, you're right. Pierre, Goyo, Langlois, Marintet, Parent Street. So if you're interested in doing that,
Excellent.
just look up brokencitylab.org.
And a shout out, by the way, to Justin. I spoke to him yesterday. He watches the Net News.
Keep it up.
Okay.
There's some great films opening.
Great films. I always like good film.
For all the children, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's
sounds
opening.
gonna love that. Yeah.
The Ghost Rider. The Palace is putting on some great art house films. Me and Orson Welles and Creation, that film about Charles Darwin. There's, what else is there? Repo Men.
That's supposed to be really highly stylized or something like that. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I sort of read a review this morning, and it was apparently Jude Law can't pull off sort of action adventure, can't pull off the lead.
But he looks good. He looks good in his suit. That's why he's there or
he
something.
can't pull off that whole type
He's no
tough
Matt,
guy
he's no
persona.
Matt Damon. No.
Okay. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that the Runaways would open. I'm hearing that it's opening in the States. It hasn't opened yet in Windsor. And have any of you heard anything
What's
about
this
that?
all about? Tell the folks here.
The Runaways is based on a biography from Sherry Curry. She was a member of the band with Joan Jett, the Runaways. And it's meant to be this great rock and roll, sex, artsy kind of film. I don't know if it's been receiving any good reviews, but the point is I'm interested in seeing whether or not Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart can pull it off, because I've heard they do their own singing.
Own singing?
So,
wow, that's gutsy.
I don't know. But
I'm looking forward to it.
it's not what you're looking forward to. I thought it was opening today.
Bring
but
your
it's not.
placard.
I know.
Come to Windsor. You know, that kind
Why?
of thing. Protest.
Yeah, are we the last to get everything? Are we the armpit of Canada?
We got
or what?
Whoopi Goldberg. You know
Well,
what?
yeah.
all right. All right.
We've had Celine Dion. Anyway,
That's a start.
well, those are some good things.
Big day today.
Big day today. I have to say a happy 9th birthday to my son Spencer. Way to go, buddy.
Happy birthday, Spencer.
Happy birthday, Spencer.
All right.
That's it. Thanks a lot
That's
for
it.
coming.
All right,
Thanks for
thanks,
having me.
folks. Pick up Saturday's paper online and on your porch with the Windsor Star.
Have a great weekend.